You know, people are always asking me, "Hey, clever pig," they say, "what's the longest running Lego theme?" Literally, I'll be out trying to enjoy some fine dining with my family at a local restaurant. I got people lined up out the door trying to ask me this. And I'll hear them chatting in the lineup. "Hey, yeah, I heard it's Ninjago." No, I think it's City. Ugh, you morons are both wrong. It's obviously Star Wars. Simpletons. Wrong. Buddy thinks it's Ninjago. I got friggin' cheese strings in my fridge older than Ninjago. No, it's obviously Technic. And now, I know what you might be thinking.
Oh, but clever pig, Lego Technic isn't a theme, it's a building system.
Well, Lego.com seems to think otherwise, so you can 1v1 me in the comments. Yes, back in 1977, people were talking about two things. Some chilly weather around the Great Lakes, and Lego Technic. And, despite the suboptimal amounts of winter precipitation, Lego decided to bless us with 4 sweet Lego Technic sets that year. Check these out. We had 850, the forklift, 851, the tractor, 852, the helicopter, and 853, the car chassis. And yes, these sets aren't much to look at by today's standards, but this was 46 years ago, and they still had multiple builds back then. Actually, you know what? That tractor looks kind of sick. I might have to see if I can find a copy on Bricklink. Hang on one sec. Holy shit, $80 with no box or instructions? Forget it. Anyway, ever since then, Lego Technic has been pushing the boundaries of what Lego is and what it can do. Throughout the years, the models have progressively gotten bigger and more complex, but the mantra, the heart of it, stays the same. Form should follow function. Yes, as the years and decades passed, Lego Technic sets got bigger, more complex, but generally more awesome. Check out some of these beauties throughout the years. Some have aged like fine wine, and others, well, milk. In 1984, Technic had another mega idea and introduced pneumatics, which is still used today. At 1,392 pieces, Lego's 8880, the Technic supercar from 1994, broke the then record for largest Lego set ever made. Absolutely massive for the time, and still looks really cool today. 1999 was another banner year for Lego Technic when they introduced the Slicer/Throwbots. And let me tell you, these sweet little honey bunnies laid the groundwork for what would eventually become Bionicle. I had all of these, including Millennium and the Robo Riders. They are so sick. I won't have any of you tell me otherwise. Don't even suggest it. That same year, we also saw panel pieces start popping up in Technic sets. Another massive change that is carried through today and still very much at the heart of their design language. And now today, Lego Technic really has it all. From construction behemoths that I can't afford, to affordable cars that look nothing like their real-life counterparts. "Hey mom, look, I made a Lamborghini." "Oh, great job, son. We're gonna put this right up on the refrigerator. We're so proud of you. Now, for the love of all that is holy, stop drawing cars and give your father and I some affordable construction vehicles." And of course, the stunning, the sensational, the scintillating Technic 1/8 supercars. Oh yes. Oh my. That's the ticket. We're talking massive size. We're talking functional sequential gearboxes. We're talking the best packaging that Lego has on offer. Now we're talking. I still remember when LEGO dropped the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. It was so unlike anything I'd ever seen LEGO do that I almost didn't even think it was real. I mean, prior to this, we had the 1/10 scale, the Ferrari Enzo, and the Ferrari 599, I think. And those were both awesome. I never thought LEGO would go bigger than that. But boy, I have never been happier to be so wrong about a LEGO set. Now, I'm gonna harp on about the experience of these 1/8 supercars for a minute, so if you want to tune out, feel free. Alright, so now that they're not listening, let me tell you about the experience of the Technic 1/8 supercars and how awesome they are. From the moment you pick the box up off the shelf, you notice this isn't the normal cookie cutter 18 plus box that I'm used to. This feels good. This feels hefty. And then as you're walking up to the register, you convince yourself that you can survive on rice, eggs, and banana as you fork over next month's rent. But finally, you get home. You cut the tape. Yes, tape. Punch tabs on the 1/8 supercar would be like offering the Pope a Mountain Dew. Actually, scratch that. Francis looks like he could crush a 6 or a Baja Blast. Past the tape, you lift off the lid and find that the interior boxes are beautifully arranged for you, and some even have the wheels already on display ready for you to admire. After you pick your jaw up off the floor, you grab the proper thick manuals and flip through the plethora of additional info about the real car, the designers, and the design process. Hell, some of these even have a podcast to accompany your build. Are you listening, Ultimate Collector Series? The builds, as standard for Technic, are highly engaging. You can't be doing this half asleep. You'll be building everything from the chassis through all the mechanisms and out to the bodywork. And then you get to the end, you sit back, you marvel at your creation, and you try to convince yourself that maybe your wife will let you display it outside of your office. She won't. Trust me, I've tried. Hang on just one gosh darn heckin' minute here though, my friend. I must have messed something up. I just got to the end of my gigantic LEGO set and... no stickers? Yes, that's right. As standard since the Lamborghini Sian here, the LEGO Technic 1/8 supercars have no stickers involved. All prints and pieces. No, seriously, Ultimate Collector Series. Are you listening? Now, I've been giving Ultimate Collector Series a bit of a hard time, so let's talk about them. Let's talk about them and the people who sit there with their arms crossed, their bottom lip out, saying, I don't like Technic. I just want to sit here and build my gray, and I don't want to be bothered with frivolities like no gears, pins, and beams. Well, guess what, little buddy? Yeah, that giant gray robotic camel that you're building, it would just be a pile of carpet mines if it weren't for my good friend Technic over here. Jeez, I'm giving Star Wars a hard time. I love Star Wars. I like to build in gray too. Who the flippin' heck doesn't like to build a massive spaceship? I'm just saying, I like to build massive spaceships. You like to build massive spaceships, and we all need Technic, okay? So just take it easy. Now, let's not get bogged down in the Star Wars minutia. Let's take a step back because life in LEGO just wouldn't be the same without Technic. I'll tell you that for free. Modern day LEGO has Technic woven into almost every playset available. Those gears and axles give us one of the best part of a LEGO playset today. Play features. Prior to the standard integration of Technic into LEGO playsets, play features consisted of things like trapdoors and cannons. The trapdoors and cannons work great for Western, pirate, and castle themes, but back then, LEGO was competing for kids' attention with things like Light Bright, and now we're competing with iPads. I've played with iPads, and trust me, a trapdoor ain't gonna defeat it. Cannon might. If we take a moment to pause and consider LEGO's other themes, we'll quickly see that Technic is integral to their play features everywhere. Mechs? More like Mechnic. Batman? More like, man, I'm having so much fun building these pop-up guns and rotating flames. This is freaking awesome. Even City, the theme that's famous for making chunky, bespoke pieces that make your Lego set way more expensive than you'd possibly imagine, has been known to dabble in the dark arts. No matter where you look, your kids are loving these play features, and that is made possible because of Technic. So what am I trying to say here? Really, what am I trying to say here? All I'm trying to impart on you is this. Next time you are getting frustrated because you put that Technic pin into the wrong hole on the beam 47,000 steps ago, and now you have to call your wife, and she tells the kids, no, daddy's not coming home for supper again. Yes, I wish he spent more time with us too. I know you're disappointed, sweetie, so am I. Or when you've been waiting months for this brand new UCS set to drop, you've saved your pennies, you crack open the manual, you dump the first bag out, and you see a load of pins, axles, and beams, and your eyes roll so far into the back of your head that you start counting the cones and rods in your retina. Just think for a moment how this awesome Lego set wouldn't have even existed if it weren't for our good friend, Lego Technic. You don't gotta fall in love to appreciate. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.